Up the long hill, past the old churches of Ain Karim, is the cheerful modern village of Castel. Here lives a graceful young woman named, appropriately, Hannah. When Hannah looks toward Ain Karim, at the Hadassah Hebrew University Medical Center growing there, when she sees its bold curves and broad plains, architecture for a bright tomorrow, Hannah remembers other Hadassah hospitals, and she recalls a time almost 7 years ago when she thought her name was a bitter joke. For in Hebrew, Hannah means grace. The ruins of old Castel frown over one of the many immigrant villages that have mushroomed on the hard-won soil of Israel. To the aid of these primitive communities, beset with overcrowding, precarious hygiene, and the needs of a population whose diseases are as various as its origins, have come the workers of Hadassah. For many of the new arrivals, this is the first personal attention they have received in years of homeless wandering. Most important, good medical care, to make up for all the years when good care was impossible. Years in which, for some of the wanderers, especially the young ones, illness and disability have become an inescapable part of life. Many cannot even remember good health. And so it was for Hannah, who sits in front of the Ma'barah, the tin huts of the temporary quarters. In this village, the most intimate problems of its inhabitants are shared by the Hadassah nurse. She has been especially concerned for weeks with Hannah, a cripple, attempting to overcome Hannah's mistrust, her fear, her curious unwillingness to be helped. She tries to understand why Hannah will not even go inside the mother and child health center. What can the child be thinking of? Why won't she let us help her? No, no, always no. It's not unusual for children like Hannah, on the move most of their young lives, victims of hardship and neglect, to find that even the bare possibility of help is too much to be believed. It was so long ago that hope faded from their hearts, so long ago that they became accustomed to their disabilities. More than accustomed, dependent upon them, defined by them. Ask Hannah, making her way over Castel's rocky paths. Ask Hannah if she would like to walk as other children, and she might answer, how can she walk like other children? She is Hannah. This is how she walks.
What does the nurse mean? They will help me to walk without my crutches. Why would I walk without my crutches? I always have crutches. I need them. Mother and Child Welfare Center. Why should I go in? No, I don't want to.
If Hannah will not come in, well, the doctor can always come out. And with him, the Hadassah village nurse. And because today is a day of decision, Hannah's mother also comes. The physicians who work in Hadassah's mother and child centers keep up to date on the backgrounds and histories of all their patients. No small task, for new families enter Castel almost daily. Still, if a case calls for a little extra attention, somehow time is found for it.
They want me to walk for the doctor. All right, I'll walk for him. I have to go to see some special doctors in the big city, Jerusalem. The center will make the appointment for us. I'm going to Jerusalem in a bus.
Jerusalem, where yesterday and today meet, city of contrasts, whose broad avenues are shared by jeeps and motor buses. By wagons and carts, horses and donkeys, and even pedestrians. Jerusalem, focus for Hadassah's medical activities. To Hadassah centers here come a steady stream of medical students, physicians, and researchers. And to her famed clinics and outpatient department come a never-ending flow of all kinds of people in search of help. So too today comes Hannah. Rothschild Hadassah University Hospital, the outpatient department. Here are the old and the weary. Here are the young. Here are the distressed and bewildered, the fevered, diseased, and the injured, the patient, the anxious, and the bored. From all parts of the world they come, and each with a hurt to be healed. For even now, in 1952, Hadassah University Hospital is a fountainhead of healing and a wellspring of research. Her laboratories are filling rapidly with shining instruments from across the sea and from the Brandeis vocational workshops. To use these complicated machines, her laboratories are acquiring trained hands and discerning eyes. For Hadassah, recognizing early the importance of research in preventing disease and in finding new cures, has sought to attract outstanding technicians and scientists for the painstaking work of research. And looking ahead, Hadassah is training a steady supply of young physicians, scientists, specialists of all kinds who are needed to staff the many departments of a busy hospital today. Specialists to run all kinds of clinics, such as the famed orthopedic clinic of the physical medicine department, where a young polio victim can get the concentrated and expert attention her problems require. As in America in these years, polio regularly inflicts its toll in wasted limbs and crippled and paralyzed bodies. The development of this large physical medicine department is one of the major steps taken by Hadassah toward overcoming the effects of polio. No opportunities for teaching are overlooked, and classes of therapists, nurses, and physicians are regularly in attendance. Even little patients have big problems, and among them is Hannah.
Very confusing. A person can get mixed up, but the man at the window tells us where to go. A doctor's office. Anyway, you can sit down. The doctor has a lot of papers, all about me. He asks my mother questions about my leg and how it got hurt. It's a good thing my mother is here because I couldn't answer any of the questions. It was so long ago. I don't remember. I don't even understand most of what they're talking about now. I guess it isn't very interesting. This is a very pretty room. Nicer than Castel. wants me to come with him. I'm going to have an examination. He's very nice, but I don't know why they won't just let me alone. I'm all right. No, not my crutches. They can be right up here next to me. I hope it won't hurt. What's he looking for? Maybe he won't find anything. Maybe then they'll leave me alone.
But the skilled hands, the observant eyes of the doctor continue to search, each twist and turn giving him more information. He's trying to be as gentle as he can, and for her part, Hannah is trying not to cry. The doctor does find something, and a consultation with a Hadassah surgeon is in order. Hannah's knee, its muscles and tendons severely damaged in an accident in a DP camp, may be operated upon. The surgeon recommends a Z-plasty for the relaxation of contractures produced by the accident. The next step, checking the X-rays, which confirm what the doctor suspected. An operation is possible and can correct Hannah's disability. And the spark of hope that Hannah's mother had carried with her through these long years is kindled into flame. Thanks to Hadassah hospital facilities, Hannah can be admitted and the operation performed with no further delay.
Why must I have an operation? Ouch. At least everyone here is trying to be very nice. This is a funny kind of hat. I feel so sleepy.
Only in the safety of sleep are the comforting crutches relinquished. And in sleep, Hannah is safe in the hands of Hadassah's nurses. Safe in the capable hands of her physicians. For the first few days after the operation, Hannah gains strength in the bright sunshine of the porch, and her leg heals to the satisfaction of her doctors.
Today, while my mother is visiting, the AA worker brings me some toys. I can choose whatever I like. Oh, I like that doll in the red dress. Ta-da! It has such a cute hat, too. Look, Mother, I can make it dance. Let's call her Hannah. Hannah is dancing. Weaving. Who cares about weaving? Hasia, the lady from Hadassah who teaches dancing, shows me a tambourine. Hasia says that's what real dancers use. This is fun.
Exercise isn't quite so much fun, however, but very necessary. Each day, a physiotherapist works with Hannah, shows her how to move muscles unused for years.
She even tries to make me stand up. But how can I? I need my crutches.
Hannah could stand. She could stand and walk, but only with her crutches. And the orthopedic specialists are concerned at her lack of progress. Is it the operation that has failed, or the post-operative physical rehabilitation that is unsuccessful? An interesting problem. Nice warm toes. Her circulation is good. Ankle flexion normal. Knee? Somewhat painful if Hannah's expression means anything. The prescription? A lot more exercise, especially passive and active knee flexing and extending. And that's just what Hannah gets. Plenty of exercise. Passive range of motion, the knee. Passive range of motion, the thigh. Active range of motion, the knee, the ankle. Exercise and more exercise.
Some of the exercise is fun, like with Hadassah. Hadassah is so pretty. I like her. She's really a dancing teacher, but she comes to the hospital for Hadassah and visits me all the time. She shows me how to move my feet the way the dancers do. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Weeks more of exercise. Now it's time to see what progress Hannah has been making. She can bend her knee easily. Nothing seems to be wrong. But strange, she can't really walk without assistance. With crutches, fine. This seems like more than a physical problem to the doctors, and a referral to the psychiatric department is made. Like many another forward-looking medical center, the Rothschild Hadassah University Hospital has a strong psychiatric staff, ready and able to help patients with emotional disturbances. The psychiatrist speaks with Hannah's mother and is told by the nurse from Castel of Hannah's earlier unwillingness to be examined. And what does Hannah say about herself? Why can't she walk?
I can walk with my crutches.
Doesn't she think the operation helped her?
I don't know.
Would she mind taking a little test?
This is easy. There's nothing wrong with my hands. Just put all the reds together. There.
Typical of Hadassah's teamwork approach to medicine, is the clinical conference held on Hannah. The members of the team agree that Hannah has moved around so much in the past she has very little security. The only souvenir remaining of her life before the hospital is her crutches. Now they threaten to take these away by teaching her to walk without them. No wonder she resists. The social worker has an idea. She has seen Hannah playing with her doll, making it dance, and she knows of Hannah's delight in the visits of Hadassah. What about taking her to one of Hadassah's regular dance classes outside the hospital and seeing how she reacts?
Wonderful to be able to dance like that, and with Hadassah to teach you. If only I were like those girls. If only my leg were well. I'd love to dance for Hadassah.
Hadassah's physicians arrange for Hannah to attend Hadassah's private dance classes. Now, in her own leotard, Hannah almost feels like a student dancer. Almost. Except for one thing. She's afraid to try.
I'm not really afraid. It's just that I'm not like the other girls. But I do want to try for Hadassah.
As weeks go by, Hannah does try. Tries until her confidence deserts her and she finds herself standing silently by. Another day she tries again. Another day she fails. But her lessons go on.
I have to try. I have to dance.
And watching the other students, Hannah feels, she knows, that she can learn to dance as well as they. Now, on her own, with no prompting from her therapists, Hannah exercises in the hospital gymnasium. She wants to exercise, to make herself strong.
I want to dance, and dance, and dance, and dance.
And so, what all else had failed to accomplish, the wisdom of Hadassah's workers, the kindliness of a teacher, and the magic of a doll wrought in Hannah. Now her heart and spirit, as well as her body, were mended. And if Hannah could dance, she could surely walk. And surely she had no further need of a hospital.
Maybe somebody else can use these.
Barely 7 years ago, Hannah and Hadassah have both grown, but dancing is still Hannah's first love. Now a student at the Hebrew University, she is also a member of its folk dancing ensemble. And Hannah is happy with her name now. Hannah truly means grace.